Okay, so today we will learn about how to give a IP address to your Linux servers. So right now we are using a CentOS 8. So how to give a IP address in CentOS 8, we will learn. So before that, we will check how to check your Ethernet, how to check your Ethernet IP, your how to check IP address. Okay, so IP address. Okay, so we can use a two command, either ifconfig space hyphen a or either ip space a. So okay, so let me use. Okay, so if config hyphen a. So suppose if this command is not installed in your operating system, so how you can install it? So you can install through a your yum server. So first how you can check this package, this command belongs to which package. So we can use a which command or where is any which is you are good, feel good, and I'm using a if config. Okay, so let me check rpm hyphen q, and it is your file and query and file. So this commands is belongs to net hyphen tools. Sometimes what happen, if you are go with a minimal installation, then it's not installed by default. So you need to install through a yum install and net tools hyphen y. So you can install it. If it's not in your server, so you can install it through this command yum install nettools space hyphen by. Okay, so right now it's installed in our server. So if config hyphen a, so it will show you all the ethernet address with. Here you will see we have a all the ethernet, and it will show us a ip address. So let's take example, we will take a ens40 in a rhl 7 or centos 7 onwards. You will find out it is starting with the ENS, and earlier version it comes with the ETH0, ETH1, 2 in a 6, 5 and 6, RTL 5, 6 or CentOS 5, 6. You will find out ETH0, but now it is a ENS 37, 38, 40. So let's take, if you want to see only one, so you can use a if config and ENS40. You will see here. So right now, this IP is assigned through a DSCP. Suppose if you want to assign your static IP address, so how we can assign it static? So it is came from your DSCP server, and here you will see here a MAC address, and here IP version 4 MAC address. Here it is a IP version 6 MAC address. Okay, so and you can check another command ip space a. So you can check this command is also, it is up to you, your personal choice, which commands would you like here, either ip a space command or either you can use a if config hyphen a command. Where is the location, what is the location of network config files? So network config files under in this location. Okay, so let me go inside this location. Where is our, okay, so slash etc sysconfig network hyphen scripts. Okay, so here you will see these are the files here. So sometime what happened, these files are missing when you are installing a minimal installation in your operating system. These files are missing. So then what you need to do, you need to install these. Okay, so if these are missing, so I will let it. So you need to install yum install network hyphen script hyphen y means yes. So if you are doing a minimal installation in your CentOS 8 and these files are missing there, so we need to install this network hyphen scripts. After that, you will see all these files. Okay, if these files are missing, and this network hyphen script is missing, you can't restart. This command is also missing, network.services. So you can use systemctl, then you can check the status. Now it's there, and let's check here. Okay, let's verify here. rpm hyphen qa grep hyphen I, let me use, and here you can see. Okay, so here, so network hyphen scripts. So now we have this package. That was the reason we are able to see these script files here. Okay, so now let's discuss about we will config the IP for ENS40 static IP. Okay, so now you can see we have attached a newly card in a VMware, and it have taken a IP from a this IP have taken this IP have taken from a DHCP. Okay, through a DHCP, what we want here, we want static IP, right? Want static static IP. We want static IP. Okay, so let's now learn how to give a static IP. So here, let me take anyone here. Let me take a like ENS38 ENS. Let me copy this, and I will create now the here network card name is 40, right? 40. So it is here. So it shows us a 40. So let me create a 40. So I have copied the same ENS CFG CFG hyphen ENS 39 to IFCFG hyphen ENS 40. So let me edit this file here. Okay, so here, so if you don't want to copy it, so you need to add these, at least these options you need to add it. Okay, at least. So here, which is required, so here it is, these are not required. Okay, okay, so we require type is equal to Ethernet, boot proto is equal to static. If suppose if you are using a DSCP, then you need to use a, instead of a as static, we need to use a DSCP, and the name of this card is here Ethernet NIC card is name is ENS40. So let me change it ENS40, and onboard yes means it will make up at the time of booting. Okay, at the time of booting of, okay, at the time of booting process. Okay, so it will make up here, and here hardware MAC address. So we need to give a hardware MAC address. So let us check what is the MAC address right now. So we will give a MAC address also. Okay, so okay, so either I will check from here also what is the MAC address. So here you will see the MAC address is, this is a MAC address. Okay, ENS40. So ENS40, let me take the MAC address. Okay, so okay, so this is your hardware address. Let me put here hardware address. Okay, so we have put here. Okay, now I need to give a static IP. I need to use a IP ADR. So let me give a static IP 10.10 and 1 dot. So let's give, I want to give a 240 here. Okay, 240 net mask. Okay, so I want to give a net mask here. So let me give a net mask 255. I want to give here /24 MAC address. Okay, a CIDR. So that was the reason I'm using 255.255.255.0. And gateway, if I'm using a gateway here, your router's IP address. So that is, let me give here 10.10.1.1. Okay, so we have given a here gateway IP address. Okay, so let me saved it here. Okay, so these are the required entries we require. At least we require these entries to give your IP static IP address. Okay, sorry, here I have given a 50, it is your 40. Okay, so name ENS40, device ENS, onboard yes, hardware IP address. Okay, so let me save it here. Okay, so now either I have a two option, either I can do system CTL restart network dot services. Okay, either I can, so what it will do, it will restart all the networks, okay, so if you don't want to travel other network, don't want to restart other networks, so this is also option. Either you, what you can do, you just simply you can down it, if down ENS40. Okay, and if up ENS 40. Okay, so we did it. Okay, so either you have a two option, either you can do a system CTL restart network service, but it will restart all the NIC card. Okay, all the NIC cards. For I don't want to interrupt other NIC cards, so I only play with a 40. Okay, so if you can now, let's check it, if config and ENS40. So what is IP? Let's check it. So now we got it, our static IP address. Okay, so now we got it, our static IP address. Okay, so we got the static IP address. Okay, suppose now do you want to change this here a NIC card name? So how we can change it? Okay, so let's learn. Okay, how to change the NIC card name. Okay, so so we need to go cd/etc sys config network-scripts. Okay, so here if you want to change, let me open it. So first we need to move this one. Okay, move, for example, now you want a ETH1. For example, here ETH0 already we have. Let us suppose we want ETH1. Okay, so let me move here. Now bin/ETH1. So here first we need to do a changing here, ETH1 and ETH1 here, and which is more important things, that is a MAC address. So MAC address entry must be, so MAC entry must be when we are rename the NIC card name. Okay, NIC card, if you are changing your NIC card name, so it is mandatory hardware address, it must be there, and after that I will keep it same as like. Okay, so here let me save it, and after the save I need to reboot the system. Okay, if I'm trying to if down and if up, it will not applicable. So we need to make sure we need to make a reboot of the operating system. So here we need to reboot a server. If I'm trying without reboot, let's try with the without a reboot. Let me do if done. So but it will not work because we have changes. So here we need to reboot. So it will not work because we have changed the nickname. So let me reboot, and after that it will comes. Okay, so let me reboot my server here. Okay, so we have rebooted now server. We can check it now. We have rebooted the server. So let us check here if config, and we make ETS1. Now you can see, so we have successfully renamed the here. So we have renamed NIC card. Okay, rename the NIC card. Okay, rename the NIC card from, it was earlier ENS 402 ETH1. Okay, so like that we can rename the Ethernet card, Ethernet NIC. Okay, so make sure here the which is more important, in our cases /etc sysconfig and network scripts. So which is more important, that is your MAC address entry. So MAC address entry is more important. This is a more important MAC address. Suppose if it's not mentioned, you can't rename your NIC cards. So which is more important here? Okay, this entry. And in earlier versions, so you need to move the file. So if you are going for rename for earlier versions, like your 6 or something, so etc udev and rules, or so here you will find out the here the file is not here, that is a 660 hyphen persistent net rules. So we need to remove that file actually. Per that persistent hyphen net dot rules. Okay, so this file is here, so we need to move this file. Okay, move this file, it's not here, but if it is there, so we need to move this file like a temp directories. Okay, so then it will rename, either it will not rename your NIC card. If you are facing this issue, then you need to move this file.